I'm down in L'Oreal's woods. A hawk called me here. I had just seen Rio, and I was on my way home to warm my hands back up in front of a space heater because I checked my thing. It says it feels like 8 degrees, and I'll go with that. It feels about right. Then there was a hawk screaming down in L'Oreal's woods. So I came down here, got rid of the hawk. That was easy enough. He, for whatever reason, saw me coming and decided to take off, screaming. Lately, they do a lot of screaming, which makes them easier to find. Anyway, so now, and I just saw a black squirrel go tearing. Do I hear an owl? It's the daytime. I do hear an owl. All right, we'll go towards that. The fun just never ends. Anyway, so I saw a black squirrel just go tearing, and I don't, and it had just been through the hawk screaming, and then in walks a human. And I don't know if it was someone I know. Man, I can't believe this owl. It's the daytime. No wonder there's no squirrels out. They got a hawk in here screaming and an owl hooing. They say owls can throw their voice, and I've seen that before, but this one seems like it's coming from a very single direction. I hope the owl sound comes out on the video. I don't know what I'm going to do when I find it. I've been face to face with an owl before. We had them one year in the back, right in the back. And oh my God, they are terrifying. Their talons are they're like human fingers. They're so huge. I was face to face with one a few times because they landed on something low. Hear that? We're gonna keep going after it. I think I'm in its vicinity now because Horton is not hooing anymore. Horton just started back up again. And now he sounds farther this way, so I wonder if he moved away, because I keep walking and he sounds farther away now than he did. He just did it. It's this way. "8 degrees. It is so strange I'm the only one out here, isn't it? Look, a little Christmas tree. It's getting louder. coming up to the river, and if the river is not frozen, and by river I mean creek, if it's not frozen, I don't think I'm going to go across. Let's see. There's no way it's frozen all the way through. We've had too warm of temperatures up till recently. Yeah, it's even still liquid a little bit on top. Might be 8 degrees now, but it's too recent. Oh, listen, he's down there. But I can't go across this. This is deep. Dude, there's a bunch of them. Because now I'm on my way back. This one's got a deeper voice. And this is the one that went silent the last time I came by. There's a couple of them. Okay, so what they're doing, they're vying for territory, but in the daytime. So that must mean we have a lot of owls if they're staying up in the day to argue about who lives where. I think I now understand why that hawk screamed when I entered the woods and just flew. Is if there's owls in here, and there are, and then a human walks in, he was probably like, I'm just out of here. Because these owls are going at it, and owls will kill hawks. There was that deep one I was talking about before. There's one over there, and there was one back by the river. L'Oreal lives in here. That is scary. Look at this tree. How many squirrels must be able to get in there and hide? Look at that. That's got to be awesome. All that space is all squirrel hiding. Thank God. I hear birds going crazy. I wonder if those owls are after birds now. I'm not sure if it'll show up or, be on the video, audio. But I can hear birds in the distance. Good birds. Birds that owls and hawks go after. Wow. I've never heard them argue about territory in the daytime before. Oh, there's a hawk just went flying. Oh, there's a hawk just went flying. Or an owl, I guess. Something just went flying. It was huge. There's got to be just terrified squirrels in here. Thankfully, they're all hiding. This one over there's going again. I can hear squirrels crying. I think it's that one right there. So last I turned off the video. I absolutely should not have turned off the video. I was walking through those woods, going after the owl sounds, and oh, I found them. I had the phone away at the time. I saw two of them go flying, and And I started yelling at them and doing my thing like I do at hawks. At first I thought they were hawks. This is Mocha Latte, by the way. She was waiting for me when I got home. And this ties in with the story here, if I can just move it along. So the two birds went flying, humongous, that I thought were hawks. But then one of them turned around and came back towards me, and I saw its face. Oh my God. It was absolutely an owl, an unmistakable owl. And it was huge, and it was flying so low. And you know, if they didn't kill squirrels, it would have been beautiful. It was beautiful anyway, like in an aesthetic way. But also terrifying because, you know, it's a killer. I didn't get video of it. If I had, oh my gosh, it was actually pretty stunning. It swooped very low and it flew over me. I could completely see his face, his owl face. Very, very different than a hawk. So, and then he went over to the other area where the third owl was hooing, and then they started getting into their little hooing wars. And I came back here because I wanted to warm up my hand and I wanted to put it by a space heater, but then Mocha Latte was waiting for me, and she hasn't eaten all day, and she comes a ways to get here, so I'm taking care of her. And as I'm doing so, one of the hawks comes flying overhead. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. And you know, I got to thinking about it. I've noticed less hawks lately. I think the owls are driving them out. This has happened before. The owls tend to drive the hawks out. Problem is, owls are no friend of squirrels either. So, but the good thing about owls is they tend to be more nocturnal than day. But if I recall, and I'll have to Google it, I think they're diurnal, which means they're day and night animals. But around here, they just tend to be more active in the night. But now today, my God. So I'm going to go out in the woods again and try to keep a handle on what's going on until things settle down here between the owls and the hawks and whenever wars are going on. I forgot to mention when the owl came flying overhead, Mocha Latte just totally easily went running into one of these hides. I think it was this one. And it makes me feel good that if nothing else, they're getting trained here on hiding. They get trained really well. So then when they leave, what I hope they do is wherever they go, find hides. I'm gonna go find the area where that one owl, where I couldn't get past the water because it wasn't iced over enough. See if I can find that owl over there. Okay, I just did the video segment saying this is where Rio lives, and she does. She's somewhere in here. But also, I'm to the point, this is where the owl was hooing. It was from this direction. So far I've heard some faint distant hooing, and I've scared like, I don't know, 40 deer. Maybe 40 deer or so. But these are cute. Well, this one doesn't seem to have a face. Man, I wish I had not turned off the video. The sound that deer just made, it's something that just can't be described. It's like when you spook a deer, here's one. They make a sound like a steam engine. Oh, he didn't do it. All right, here's the owl. Come on, owl. My hand's gonna freeze off here. Did you hear it? Did you hear that?